Hey guys, so today I'm going to make my first video. My first video is going to be about setting blades on WAHL super taper. So what you're going to need to set the blades are screwdriver, brush. This is actually my secret weapon, man. This is a shoe polish brush. I use it between cuts and the blades get a wee bit too dirty as well. Some Medic clipper spray, you can use Andy's Cool Care, and Oyster do a good one as well. I can't remember the name of it, but it's good. Some WAHL clipper oil. This sponge stuff, I don't know what else to call it, man. But it's basically, you get it when you buy a set of WAHL clippers. Keep it, don't throw it out when you do get your next set of clippers. I'll show you why inside. There's a wee, in fact I'm going to show you. There's a bit inside the clippers which is in here, underneath these blades, and it's basically to stop the hair for getting inside the side of the electrics in the motor. Because you don't want hair all over your electrics, because that's not good. A pair of old scissors, just to cut it and put it in place. Right, so star head screwdriver, 2 screws at the back, and it's going to unscrew 1 and 2, screwdriver down, take your blades apart. These are actually already, like I've already cleaned this out, so it's not going to be dirty. But at this point, what you would do is basically just, there's a bit of foam inside, take this, throw it away, you don't need it anymore. And then you're just going to unscrew this bit here, and you're going to undo this, because when you're using your clippers a lot, you get a lot of build up and it gets all dirty and clogged. So you're just going to undo this, put that to the side, 2 screws, don't lose them, keep them with it. And get a brush, clean it out, take this off, and clean it out. And then this is already clean, but you're going to use the brush to clean all this and get all the excess hair off and everything else. Put this back on. Make sure there's a hole. Just, I don't know if you can see it, there's a hole just in there. Obviously, when you screw this off. So then give this a wee screw, a wee wipe in, and there's a notch where this goes into. There's a notch just here, and you just want to make sure that that aligns in there so you can move your blades up and down. So put this back on. So now this is all tight and secure. Don't want to put it too tight, because you can strap the threading inside that the screw goes into, and this is just going to be all loose and you ain't going to be able to do much. You know, you'd be doing, say you're doing like a half, you know, guard open, you're coming up, that's slowly going to tighten up and you end up that half will turn into a 0. So that's not good. Next up, blades. Clean them. Get a bit of tissue. Wipe off the oil and hair. Set it down. Same with the small blade. Tissue away, and then you're going to get your Medic clipper spray, give it a wee shake, and you're just going to spray. Get them nice and clean, and then you're just going to get a tissue again, give that a wee rub, Make sure I get it right in. And that's your blades clean. So next up, what you want to do is we're going to replace the foam that was sitting on the plastic bit. It gets minging. So to replace that, we're going to get this, okay? And a pair of scissors, and basically you're just going to cut about an inch across. You just want to make a wee rectangle, just enough. I mean, you can kind of eyeball it. It's basically just to cover up this wee hole. So, you've got your piece. Now what you want to do is you want to half it. Now it's half. You're not going to go boom right across. You're just going to snip the very ends in the middle of it. And so that can open up, and then put that over the white plastic, and then we're going to cut off excess that runs across. And then, now, this is screwdriver's good. I got it for like £2 out of the hardware shop, but it's double-sided, so I'm going to go to the flathead screwdriver. It's just so I can kind of tuck it in, but you're just going to tuck it into the middle here. You'll just see it collapse inwards, and that's that filter in. Blades, you just want to put your blades the exact same way you took them apart, where bottom, top, then you're going to get your 2 screws, put one on, back to the Phillips head, just tight enough to hold the blade. We still need to set the blades, so not too tight. Now I don't zero gap my super tapers because I've got magic clips. A lot of people, they zero gap their blades where, you know, it's like you've almost got the bottom blade going over the top and people start getting cut. So I just like to keep maybe a millimetre gap, you know, basically standard, you know, the way you get your clippers, but just a wee bit closer, because these are going in every single head. These are your workhorse clippers, so you don't want to set them completely close. You don't want to start cutting like little kids and older people and everything else. So not too close. If you want a zero gap, go for it, but I don't recommend zero gapping your main clippers. You can zero gap your magic clips if you want, where it's like bottom blades very, very at the top blade, you know, so you can kind of walk away in your skin fades and everything else. But I don't like to zero gap my main clippers, so yeah. So the way I set my blades is make sure they're not too tight. You can do this on a mirror, flat surface, and basically you're just going to press it down, not too hard. You don't want to start scratching up your kitchen table. Press it down and then tilt it. So that's giving a slight angle to set the blades, as well as it keeps everything square. So that's basically, now you could pass that as a zero gap, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to slightly move them up, keep everything flat. Just I'll put a wee picture of this. But yeah, everything's smooth right across. I like to close my eye and look down the blade, You know, some people they kind of bring it down across and look straight along the blade, but I like to look down the way so I can see, so the light can hit it and you can see the reflection. As I said, I'll put a wee picture so you can see how I'm setting these, but you just want to wiggle it about a wee bit, make sure everything's smooth, everything's clean, make sure the bottom blade isn't too close to the top. Right, now when you're tightening these, you want to go left, right, and then that way the blades get set evenly, because if you tighten up the left one too much, that can pop up a bit, and then offset, right, you want them straight, so 1, 2, 1, 2, just a little bit at a time. Just check them, make sure they're even. They look bang on. Right, so oil. Make sure you keep your uppers well lubed up. Otherwise you're going to start pulling hair. A lot of people do 3 drops. I do 5 drops. So basically, make sure your cups are pointing down the way because you don't want the oil to run out in the middle. So make sure it's open. I just bought this so it's still a little bit stiff. So I just go 1, 2, 3, and then you just want to put it to the side a wee bit. 1 and 2. 5-point oil. Right, put that down. Next up, you can clip the plug back into the socket, turn it on, and then moment of truth, you're on. You just want to set that, hold that 30 seconds. Right, so now that the 30 seconds is up, that's same, done, oiled. Check them the way I normally check to make sure my blades aren't cutting, or get my hand, I just do that. And they're not cutting, they're not tugging, they're fine. Anyway, yeah, so thanks for watching and peace.